Today we're going to be talking about my absolute favorite deck as of right now. This is actually my go-to when I'm not recording. We're talking about JESKAI Control Reconstruct History. Cue that intro, let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're talking about JESKAI. We've been visiting JESKAI quite a bit, but I think it's because with the new STRIXHAVEN set, I think they really pumped up the Prismari side of things and Lorehold side of things, so naturally we've been visiting JESKAI quite a bit, and I really wanted to play Reconstruct History, which I think falls pretty good in the JESKAI category. Before we jump into this though and break this entire deck down, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll be notified whenever we post a video, which is 3 times a week. And if you want to go a step further and support the channel financially, we do have a membership program. You can hit that little join icon next to the subscribe button. You'll get access to exclusive content like pack openings. And if you don't see the join button and you're on an iPhone, you can see it in a link below. There's a link to check out the memberships as well. So that's always there if you guys want to take a quick look. But let's dive in and break this thing down and then get into the gameplay footage, because we got a lot of footage today and I need to get through this quickly. So we've got 3 Reconstruct Histories. If you're not familiar, this card basically brings back a lot of cards from your graveyard. It brings one of each category: artifact, enchantment, instant, sorcery, and planeswalker. So obviously our deck is full of those things, and I wanted to make sure it had a really nice spread of each of those things. So we've got a really good mix of all of those things. Except for planeswalkers, we are only running 3, and it is Rowan and Will, which they're my new favorite planeswalker, honestly. And then I guess we'll start from the top. 3 Expressive Iterations, another new card from Strixhaven, a really good tool to just kind of help sift through things and find the tools that you need when you need them. And it's a great ramp card because you can sometimes pull a land, play that on the same turn, which is really nice. We did have another card in place of this when we started the games. It was Rip Apart. We ended up taking that out and putting in an iteration. I think it works a little bit better. We have 3 Saw It Coming just for some counter spells at the end of the game, Soul Tie Ultimatums, and JESKAI Cycling. That's what that's there for. And then we have 3 Prismari Commands because it does everything. It takes care of hard to deal with artifacts, and can ramp us. It can cycle some cards. Cycling cards is huge here because, again, we're focused on Reconstruct History, so drawing 2 cards and putting 2 cards in the graveyard is not the end of the world because we get those cards back down the road. We've got 4 Behold the Multiverse for card draw, and then 4 Solemn Simulacrums because this one is going to count as our artifact spell, but it also is going to ramp us. You're going to notice we want to ramp a little bit here just because we have some really big top end plays. We have 3 Doom Scars just to manage the board. You know, obviously you need a board sweeper if you're going to be running control. And then we have our top end, which is going to win us the game, which is cycling 1 Big Shark, stacking and sharks on top of each other, whatever it may be, and then we hit an all runs Epiphany to just close out the game. Another way we could do it: Kiora Best of Sea Gods. We play this card down, we hit an all runs Epiphany, and next thing you know, we're already on the 3rd Saga, stealing our opponent's things and hitting them for 16. So that right there is the deck in a nutshell. Very simple, very straightforward. It's a strict control shell deck, and it's very powerful. And again, this is the deck that I use when I'm running games off of stream to try to help my record out or whatever it may be, climbing the ladder. But you know what I mean. But let's just jump right into the gameplay footage. Like I said, I wanted to get through this quick. A lot of games to get through. We'll see you guys on the other side at the end of this video for some final thoughts. Peace. If you're in the market for Magic accessories like sleeves or playmats, then be sure to check out Your Playmat for some great products. They have a large library of artwork to choose from, but if you want more personalized artwork, you can fully customize your own sleeves or playmats with your own images. I personally went with the Soul Eater, but the possibilities are endless. So visit yourplaymat.com. Be sure to use the link in this description below to not only help support the channel, but get 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. All right, here we go. Going to be playing some JESKAI Control. A very similar style deck to what we were playing before on stream last week. I did make some changes to it. So some of you may be somewhat familiar with this deck, but I think it's a lot of fun. And I've been actually trying to level up with it on the side by myself without streaming. So kind of my go-to right now. Added some new cards though, like Rip Apart and Kiora. Gonna give those a shot and see how they play out. I didn't want it to be the same exact deck that you guys saw, because I want to add some new content. All right, opponents got priority because of that fabled passage. Really taking their time on it. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this list. I did take out, so basically they had in the deck before is we had a Dream Trawler in place of like the Kiora Best of Sea Gods. That was kind of our main win con. But now we're gonna go with the Kiora win con, and we're gonna see if we can't get it done. It's gonna be a little trickier, but Dream Trawler is a little easier to get out and then keep on the battlefield, because like Kiora is really only as good as the enchantment itself, and so, you know, I'm gonna actually hold up here. I'm gonna hold up the Prismari command. Like, if they can get rid of the Kiora Best of Sea Gods enchantment, then all we're left with is that 8/8 Kraken, which is great, but it doesn't fly like a Dream Trawler, it doesn't gain life like a Dream Trawler, it doesn't draw cards. So there's a lot of things about it that are not as good, but it's a lot more fun if you're able to steal your opponent's things, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what opponent's got. Test of Talents. All right, they're going for my Prismari command. Cool, cool. It's a card you don't see every day. All runs Epiphany. All runs Epiphany, huh? I'm gonna foretell that, and then I'm going to cast the Behold the Multiverse. Oh, never mind, I don't have an extra blue. That was a huge mistake on my part, because I was gonna play Will next. Will cannot be Test of Talented, but looks like they just run a massive amount of counter magic, so this should be a really fun game. All right, well, let's go here. See if we can't find another land. We sure do. We get the land, which means we can cast the other one. All right, and then that opens up things like Kiora next turn and whatnot. But the problem is, right, is our opponent has something foretold, and it's probably saw it coming. Okay, or not. Behold the Multiverse, that's cool. So no blue mana left open. 3, 6, yeah, so we have a Kiora that's free to come down here next turn, and they knew about it too, so kind of, if they have counter magic, that's kind of odd that they didn't hold on to that counter magic. But double black indicates removal, but removal does nothing against something that's hexproof. Blue though, obviously they could bounce my Kiora, that could be really annoying. Could they destroy the Kiora? I'm not sure. I can't think of anything on top of my head. Can't think of anything on top of the head here. That's annoying. I'm greedy. I'm greedy, so that's definitely going to be the play here. Followed by a Will, followed by all runs Epiphany. So no matter how you look at it, this sequence that we're running here is going to be very, very good. Very solid sequence. 4, 5, 6, so we need 6 mana. Oh, they're gonna bounce that? That's annoying. Alright, Rip Apart can go. I can kill Ashiok now with the other Rip Apart. Actually, I could steal Ashiok. That wasn't very smart, was it? Thank you. Look at that, we're a Planeswalker deck and I didn't even know it. And I didn't even know it. Talk about your all-time backfires, am I right? Am I right? Yikes. Got a Rip Apart ready to go. I got plenty of things in the graveyard too that I can bring back. Alright, let's see how they do this. They're probably going to bounce their Ashiok back to their own hand here. If they do, we Rip Apart. Actually, we don't need to Rip Apart. We can just attack with their own little 2, 3. That's fine. Whatever you want to do.
Your heroics are but a dream to me.
Let's cycle this away. Okay. Let's kill that. See what we exile here. Might get the opportunity to steal the other Ashiok. You never know. Alright, hard cast this bad boy. Leaves me with 3 mana left open. Reconstruct history looking pretty nice. Let's do it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, that's a 3-card swing. That's a 4/4 shark. And that's a will still on the battlefield. And then we cast Rowan, which makes Epiphany basically as cheap as it can be. Makes it a little 4-drop. And then we get a big shark and we win the game. So if they can't clear this field out right now, right here, and do something progressive, they're done. Nope, that's definitely not what you wanted to see if you're them. Let's get this out first. Let's be super greedy on this play. Super greedy here. All right, it hits. It hits. I'm worried about counter magic.
Not just to win, but to win with style.
I'm really worried about counter magic, but let's do it. More counters. Yep, there it is. All runs Epiphany gets countered. Unbelievable. I had a feeling it was coming too. I guess Test of Talents makes sense because they couldn't have countered the Rowan, huh? Should have played the Kiora, Best of Sea Gods. Alright, whatever. Let's go +0. Look at all these sharks though, man. Looking juicy. Give him a little damage. Look how cheap everything is too. Did they not exile the All Runs Epiphany? Oh, I get that back. They shouldn't have done that. They should not have done that, my friends. All right. All Runs Epiphany is open for the taking next turn because we have Reconstruct History. Yeah, looking good. Got an instant and a sorcery. If they kill any of our planeswalkers, we're golden. That's a little annoying, but it's whatever. Oh, that hits my planeswalker too? You savage. Did not know Shadows Verdict hit planeswalkers too. Very good. Very good. Alright, Behold the Multiverse. Get me a shark. Give me a shark one time. No. You can all go. I said you could all go. They've got 2 mana open, right? Every time I've counted them out though, they've had something, so I can't like get too excited yet. They're doing a really good job. But I'm pretty sure we have them here. They really should have exiled that All Runs Epiphany. That couldn't have been a bigger mistake that they made. They really screwed up there. Yikes. Yikes. They had to test the talents. They misplayed it and it came back to bite them. Oh boy. I still would have probably won with the Kiora, but GG's. Alright, well, pretty solid first game. I kind of had a feeling it was going to go pretty well for us though, because we do play this deck quite often off stream, like I said, so it's kind of my main. I have a lot of faith in it. Does pretty well. Has a lot of good answers to pretty much everything. Let's see here. Pretty good hand. The only thing I don't have like crazy good answers for is rogues, but I haven't been seeing a whole lot of rogues lately. But this deck could easily have that effect in here. You could throw in Midnight Clock and you'd be good to go. Alright, we got a Triumph early. Feels good. Opponent could be running rogues after I said all that nonsense, huh? I doubt it though. Orzhov. Alright, so we're gonna see what clerics? No clerics. Interesting. Let's go blue or white. I guess blue. We'll foretell this because we have nothing better to do with our mana. Say go. I love the foretell mechanic. The fact that you can do something on turn 2 even if you have no plays. I love that. All right, we're gonna Prismari command and kill. We're gonna kill that Hushbringer. Oh, Light Scribe, huh? Leonin Light Scribe. My buddy, my friend. And I'm doing this now, main phase, because I don't want them to be able to cast cards here. I don't want them to be able to cast a bunch of cards. We need one of those in the grave. And I guess Solemn? Sure. Solemn does nothing with that Hushbringer out here, so gonna have to kill that one too. But anyways, I killed that on my main phase instead of holding a priority, because if we do it on their turn, they could end up casting a protection spell, which would be super unfortunate. Alright, guiding voice, meaning that I can't kill the Hushbringer for the cheap. Man, they are making things all really hard on me, aren't they? Alright, let's do this. And let's create a treasure token. The faster we can get to this All Runs Epiphany, the better, because it can actually block for us. So the treasure token is going to be key here. We're up to 4 mana, about to be 5, and then the additional 1, 6. If I could have foretold the All Runs Epiphany, we'd be in good shape here, but I think we took a little too long making that distinction. All right, we'll take the 4, whatever. Probably going to be more. No, just 4. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, gonna foretell this. And I am gonna play this hard-casted. And I might just kill you. Shoot. They might have a protection spell here, but it's worth a shot. It's definitely worth a shot. At least that way they waste their spell pumping it on this turn instead of their turn. Alright, cool. It dies. We'd love to see it. We love to see it. Defiant Strike, kind of annoying. It puts me to 5. I'm in trouble here, that's for sure. Could use a Doom Scar off the top. Wouldn't be too upset about that at all. I hate that I have to just hard cast this for nothing. But it is what it is. It gives me 2 blockers. That's really what's important here. That's the important part here. Let's play the will. Draw 2 cards. Okay.
Let's hit the books.
Okay. I mean, they're good, but I need Doomscar. Doomscar is going to be my savior here. Oh, man, what do I do? Do I take 1 just in case? Yeah, probably. I should probably take 1 just in case. Cool, cool, cool. Pass the turn. We're in trouble. Hushbringer shuts down Solemn here. Feels bad. Reconstruct history. What do we got in here? I guess I could pull back Rip Apart and Prismari, but that doesn't help us too much, does it? Yikes, we're in a pickle. We are in a pickle, that's for sure. Let's make that an O2.
You just stay there.
Let's... If we slam this, we have 2 mana left open, right? 3 mana left open. I can create a 3/3 shark to block. That might be worth it. That might be worth it. That could be a decent play. If that Leonin Light Scribe pumps a whole lot here, I may regret this play, but I think it's not bad. I really don't think this is a bad play. Now we have a Reconstruct History for 2. We can get back a bunch of things, like we can get back the Rip Apart and the Prismari command, and we could just destroy the Leonin Light Scribe, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. We're looking good. All right. I think with that, we win the game. I think we win the game here. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. I could have brought this down to a 4 toughness, but that might have been a mistake not to do that. But let's find out. Let's get this. This. Get a big shark. Prismari command. We kill. And create a treasure. Kill and create a treasure. There we go. And what else? What else? I guess we can play this as land. We might need that down the road. And we have a rip apart available. So if the Hushbringer wants to attack, we can block with the 4/4 and a 3/3, and we can throw down a rip apart. So should be able to kill the Hushbringer, no problem. We're well ahead now. I think we're well ahead now. The only problem is burn, right? And they're not running red, so I'm not too concerned about it. All right, this is still fine. They see the rip apart in hand, right? I would expect them to, right? I think so. They see it, right? Oh, it's sorcery speed. I'm so dumb. I guess I don't see it. Sometimes I question my intelligence. All right, let's do that.
Slow down.
Let's do that.
I've learned lots of techniques.
Do that. All right, looks like they have no instant speed protection here. Otherwise, they would have held priority. They didn't. So easy peasy. That means we get a free solemn here. Gets the effect of actually grabbing this land, which is nice. And turn. I don't see how they come back here. I would like to have some ways to gain life just to make me feel a little better, but we have flyers in the air. We have ground creatures, so nothing's coming by. Nothing's getting through here. Yep, there's the scoop. A 42-5 life scoop in their favor. That just shows you how dominated the field was. That's a good game right there. All right, so I went and I made an actual change to the deck. I know it's going to sound crazy because Rip Apart did just kind of win us that last game, but I did take Rip Apart out and I put in Iteration instead, Expressive Iteration. I think it's going to be a better card. It should be able to help us find like our Doom Scars in time a lot more. You know, I don't know how to put it. What am I trying to say? Words can be hard. You know what I mean? Iteration can just get us more important cards a little easier. It's just too much value not to have in the deck. I honestly forgot about the card. It's so good. So that's where we are right now. That's what we're doing. A lot of big boy cards in our hand right now, but we should be all right. I think it's mono white of some sort. There we go. Got 2 all-runs Epiphanies, which could be obviously game-breaking in the long run if we can back-to-back them. We'll find out. Let's get this Rowan down, though, see if they have an answer for it. White-green probably doesn't have a great answer for this. You never know, though. You never know. It does make our all-runs Epiphany extremely cheap, being that we foretold it as well. Getting all-runs Epiphany for super-duper cheap if we can get this will down, too. Probably not, though. Opponent's running Bant. Okay, I don't see Bant every day. Wonder what that could be. That could be either Saw It Coming. That could be Behold the Multiverse. It could be a lot of things. All right, Calyx. Calyx can exile creature enchantment. Okay, so I can't exile my Rowan. So that's really nice. I think I'm gonna go for the ramp here. Let's go for the ramp. Deal a little damage. Also threaten the Calyx's loyalty here. Looks like they're shrines actually. Oh boy. Didn't even realize they grabbed the shrine there. That's rough. And we just threw away Rip Apart, which can kill enchantments. Oh boy. Oh, they whiffed. They whiffed on Calyx. That's huge. Huge, huge, huge. Alright, Banishing Light. What are they taking? They're taking Rowan? Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. Alright. How do we handle this next turn? I don't know. I feel like I gotta hard cast this, right? But it can actually imprison my enchantments. That's crazy. Okay, if we get it down to 4 though, oh man, yeah, yikes. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, yikes. All right, we're going to make a big shark then in that case, and then we're going to back-to-back our all runs epiphanies. I think that's the best way to do it. So in the meantime, in between time, we're going to hit you. Really threaten them. If they want to imprison my Solemn here, they're going to have to pay a hefty toll, getting their loyalty down to 1. We're going to make a big 4/4 shark here, and then take 3 turns with it. So about to do some serious damage here to our opponent. Is it enough to win the game though? Probably not. We'll find out. It all depends, I guess, if they imprison my Solemn here. Wait, how did they just get the loyalty up on that? Oh, they didn't. They didn't. Okay. It's exactly where I left it. Never mind. Forgot it was at 6 loyalty. My brain just farted there. All right, let's go for 4. They're tapped out. This is our chance to try to win this game here. Wish me luck. Here we go. 1 all runs epiphany down. Going face. Whoops. Going face. There we go. Next turn, we get more land. Sure, why not? Don't care. Let's go with another all runs epiphany. 1 mana short of doing something relevant with it. You're gone. Face 4/5. That puts him to 9. Hold on. I think I miss lethal if I don't do this. I think I have lethal now. Right? 8, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I have lethal. Okay, cool. Almost screwed that up. I almost went for the Calyx there. Would have left him at 1 damage. I guess I could have played Rowan though and then got that 1 damage in that way, but either way. G, freaking G, baby. I haven't played Shrines in a minute. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's hope Iteration comes into play here so I can show you guys just how good of a card that one is. I'm sure a lot of you already know, but it's pretty beastly. Up against the B guy. There's Iteration. All right, we're keeping this one. Solid. This is how the hand should look to start a game, aside from this. But even this is fine, because we have Prismari Command, which can cycle away some cards here. This is going to be really good. All right, we can go blue or red here. I'm going to go blue. We have more blue than we have red, right? So, opponent's got a Fable Passage. Hopefully they just crack it here. Thank goodness. Not holding priority. Thank goodness. All right, they're running black. All right. Let's see what they got. We're going to foretell this because we want to make sure we play this with before we play our land drop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we played a land drop there, so we don't want to play Iteration. You'll see what I mean. Now we play Iteration before we get our land drop because we want to hit a land with this card. All right, their Maze Mind Tome's holding us up. All right, we want what in our hand? I guess we want one of these in our hand. This can go back to the deck, and we want this to be able to be played. And then we play this from here. That's a big swing of value right there. If you play the Iteration on your main phase before you play a land, big, big value. I suppose I probably should have played that for red because we have blue here, but whatever. Whatever, we got red here. It's all good. We don't have anything that requires double devotion to red. We can kill that triumph. Or, I'm sorry, the tome as well. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kill their tome before they can draw any cards off of it. Prismari Command is just a beast like that. And again, I'm gonna do it on my main phase because I know it's instant speed, but I want to take care of this before it can gain any sort of card draw value. So destroy artifact, and then I want to cycle out some cards here. Their tome is gone. They're on Golgari colors. They haven't shown any other colors than that, so it's not Sultai, which is good. But it still wouldn't hurt. I don't think it would hurt if we, found a saw it coming. That's really something we would like to see. We'll throw both of these away. So we got an artifact, a sorcery, and enchantment already in the grave. And we might end up having a planeswalker in there too, depending on what happens here on this next turn.
Elemental cat dinosaurs. I love Euphoria. I call, and Decoria answers.
All right, how do we handle this? I don't have a good answer for that, unfortunately. Do I? Nope. We just got to get to the Kiora Best of Sea Gods here. We've got 4-5 mana. This can get me a treasure token, and then I can get it on the next turn. Is that what I want to do, though? Or... Or do I want to go Will here? I don't know. I think I go Prismari Command. Alright, we'll go Prismari Command and Behold the Multiverse. That seems fine. Alright, that seems fine. And then Kiora Best of Sea Gods will come down the next turn. Man, this only doing 2 damage though is really tricky here in this spot. Looks like we're gonna have to cycle some cards here. We'll throw away the Rowan and Will. And create a treasure. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Or I can take some loyalty off of Vivian, but I don't think her loyalty even really matters because we're gonna hit it for 8 eventually. Tough. This is tough. That's an artifact. I don't mind killing that. So treasure and kill artifact seems like the play. Treasure. All right, and we discard. And then we draw a couple of cards. I think we're in a really good spot. I think we're playing this actually really well. The Vivian is tough. I don't really like seeing the Vivian there, but I think our Kiora is going to be harder to answer for them than their Vivian is for us. We'll see. Wouldn't mind drawing into like an all runs Epiphany, because if I can all runs Epiphany with a Kiora on the field resolved, we will definitely take control of this game and possibly even win. All right, taking 3. It's a pretty decent shot. Opponent's only got the tome now. That's what's holding priority here. I think I can pass on both of those. This is not the situation for either. Now I kind of want to hard cast this before I cast this, but gotta get the Kiora going, right? Got to. Gotta. Kiora is the win con, my friends. I get to steal the Vivian, by the way, so that'll help a lot as far as combating her 3/3s that she's generating. Sure, scry away. Extinction event, don't really care about because it's going to end up killing their tokens as well. So ultimately, I'll take that trade as long as we get to steal their Vivian, right? So a lot of things we can bring back here. Instant, sorcery, artifact, enchantment, planeswalker. I can get one of everything. This is a very, very big reconstruct history. Oof, they get a free rankle. Oh no, they're gonna make me sack my creature. Oh, that's actually really bad. Well played. Oh man, I need to find a Doomscar and I need it yesterday. I need a Doomscar yesterday. How are we gonna find it? I suppose reconstruct history and getting back an iteration could do the trick. Seems pretty good to me. They're holding priority because of their tome. That's the only thing left that they can do. The good thing is we get to tap down their Rankle and their Gargaroth for a whole turn. I'm not going to take more damage next turn. So we get one free turn to kind of sort things out. I think this is the play though. I think we go here, grabbing these. All right, a full mitt. Can we find the Doomscar? We sure can. All right, hand you, deck you, exile you. All right, seems pretty solid to me. Solemn can go and Rowan can go again. I know I just got you guys back, but that was a big reconstruct history and my plan worked out just fine. We were able to find the Doomscar able to shape up. We're looking good. They're gonna create another 3/3. We're gonna Doomscar. We're leveling the field. And then what? I could Rowan first, or can I? Yeah, I can Rowan first. The more the merrier. The more creatures you bring out, the better for us.
I love making new friends.
Alright, so Doomscar for sure, and that leaves us with what, 3 mana to counter something? That's pretty good. Could counter something, or I could play Rowan. I'm gonna counter though. There we go. Feels pretty solid. Alright, we gotta be able to figure out how to keep up though with those 3/3s. They are gonna become a problem that I gotta deal with. That binding was big because now I've got the Kiora back. Let's hope they don't have another binding in hand. This is tricky, man. We're in a bit of a bind. Oh, they're gonna get a double, a double. I wonder how that works when I do this.
I brought friends. Lots of them.
Wonder how that works when I do this. Do they get the triggers? I think they get the Vivian trigger still. Whenever you cast, yeah, so they get a trigger still? Damn, alright, well. That's something. It's not a Vorinclex though, so I mean, we'll take the W there. We'll take the W wherever we can get it. Alright, we got a Kiora followed by what, a Foretold on the Behold. Alright, that seems fine. That seems fine. Let's see if they got an answer for this. If they swing in their Gargaroth just to get value off like drawing a card or whatever it may be. Oh, it's got Death Touch too. Dang it, that stupid binding. That stupid binding, man. We are just getting onslaughted by this opponent. Our opponent is just getting banger after banger of cards, man. It's crazy. We got so much good stuff in the graveyard. If we could find one more Reconstruct History, could be solid. Only 30 cards, 37 cards left in the deck. I don't think they have an answer though for the Kiora's Saga sitting over here, because they would have probably slammed a binding and killed it immediately, but they didn't do that. That's tough. Okay, that's really tough. Yikes. We're gonna get hit by a Gargaroth. Are they gonna create a 3/3 though, or are they gonna draw a card? Ah, what a tough game. What a tough game. I respect it though. I respect this matchup. It's pretty wild. All runs Epiphany could be pretty nice here, honestly. If I could steal something with the Kiora. I have a lot of really good cards I can pull off the top, honestly. Reconstruct History could do some really nonsensical things. Alright, they drew a card. They drew a card, and it is playable. Oh no, they're targeting the Kiora. Tell me they didn't find a binding off the top. That would be the absolute madness. Ugh. No, they didn't. Okay. Alright, let's 2 mana. Find something here. All runs Epiphany. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plenty to cast it. And we found an Expressive Iteration. Alright, take my next turn. We steal something. Definitely stealing Gargaroth here. Alright, and then what? Then what? Hard cast this, maybe? I don't know. Hard casting Shark Typhoon seems pretty amazing, but I just don't know if it's the play.
I will not be quelled.
I guess it's not terrible, huh? I could flash in Behold the Multiverse, creating a 4/4 flyer, which could in turn help us win the game here. So let's see what it does. Let's see what our opponent does. This is gonna all come down to this. If they play a Vorinclex, that would be annoying. That'd probably be the biggest issue I have, is if they play a Vorinclex. That's pretty annoying too, but I can live with that. I can live with that. Iteration will find us a banger of a card next turn, I would assume. Alright, they're gonna just go for that, huh? Alright. Alright. Well, at least we can kill both their Planeswalkers next turn just by playing this. They didn't think that through, I don't think. Who would have though? That's a weird thing. Alright, they're gonna give that reach though. Yep. Okay.
I
Well,
love making
that's a
new
problem.
friends.
That is a problem. Oh, Pelucranos too. See what I'm saying? They are just finding just crazy good cards after crazy good cards. Another hard casted Shark Typhoon seems pretty fun. All right, hard cast this bad boy. All right, we want this in the hand. This back in the deck. That can go to the side here. I'm gonna lose it because I already played a land. I made the mistake of actually casting a land this turn. It's all good though. All right, so we're going here. We want Garruk dead more than we want Vivian dead, right? They're gonna block the 4/4 shark and they're gonna lose the 3/3. I think that's pretty good though. We allow them to have Garruk, but it's fine. I think that's totally chill. Yeah, we baited them into taking the 3/3 block, so we have more creatures than them. We counter their next big spell, whatever it may be. We create even more sharks to block with. Yeah, we're sitting very, very nice. This should be a cleanup win here. We're gonna clean this up. We're gonna GG this situation. All right, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. 28 cards left in the deck. Got to imagine it's just, yeah, like it's just such good cards like left in the deck. Iteration, reconstruct history. We just got Kiora. I mean, we got so many good things, so many good tools. All right, well, if we block the 6/6, I mean, we have to, but they can replay it. It's the problem, right? They can replay the 6/6, but they replay it as a 12/12 instead. Really annoying. But guess what? They don't see this coming, do they? But I did. Get it? You see what I did there? You see what I did there? All right, replay it. Come on. Replay that Pelucranos for 6 mana. We're going to shoot that sucker down. No thanks. No thank you. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the scoop here, honestly. They maybe should have activated the Faceless Haven and attacked with that too, but I don't know. I'd have to go back and relook, but I forgot they even had that out there. Cultivate. They are desperate. Let's go. All right. All right. We get to kill the Garruk for free. They might Blood in the Snow. Whatever. Next turn. It's all good. They Blood in the Snow. I guess it's not all good because they could bring back a pretty decent Planeswalker. But let's see how we do here. We're gonna go you here, you here. I guess leave these back to block, right? Plus we're getting 2 more sharks. I should have just swung all there. That was a mistake. I forgot that we're gonna get more sharks here.
I'm gonna go hunt something else.
Good luck stopping us now, my friend. We are gonna draw 2 cards. Good old Will doing its thing. And then we could probably get away with playing a Solemn, because even if they Blood in the Snow here. Ooh, GG's. Good game, my friend. Well freaking played, but it just wasn't your day. It wasn't your day. It was only a matter of time, honestly, but we'll take it. Let's freaking go. Moving up the ranks. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this one as much as I enjoyed playing it, because today it was honestly, it's my favorite deck right now. It's my go-to. I figured it's getting late into the season. We're about to start seeing some, cards coming out for sneak previews and stuff like that. So I wanted to give this deck a shot really quick to show you guys what I'm trying here, what I'm climbing the ladder with. So I hope you enjoyed. I don't think, as far as tuning this up any further, I want to mess with it too much. I do think Kiora Best of Sea Gods might be a little bit win more. I think we can find other tools in this spot to do a little bit better of a job to win us the game. We did have Dream Trawler in this spot, which worked out really well, believe it or not. It doesn't play, obviously, perfectly with Reconstruct History. You don't get back creatures, but it's such a powerful card that it really just fit in here really nicely, and we won games all the time by just having a Dream Trawler out, them not being able to do anything about it, and then we just followed it up with an All Runs Epiphany. So Dream Trawler might be a better card for that slot, if I should say so. Or if you guys find a better card that just fits and plays well with the Reconstruct History, that's also a game winner. I mean, things like Sublime Epiphany could be really good, but yeah, there's options out there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for my final thoughts on the deck. I think it played really well. I enjoy it. It's gonna pretty much stay the same. I think I'm gonna keep running this up ladder. But before I go, wanted to give you all a quick shout out for making it this far into the video. I really appreciate you doing so. If you made it this far, you guys are helping the algorithm quite a bit, and it's also getting my videos pushed out to more people. So thank you. Appreciate you. And if you're a member of this channel, I want to give you a special shout out for becoming members of the channel and helping me, and helping this channel financially grow. It means more than you know. So thank you. Your name should be on the screen here, actually, probably right now. But thank you all so much. Huge shout out to you, and thank you all for watching this video. If you have any thoughts on the deck, any ways to make it better, changes, whatever it may be, let me know in the comments down below. That always helps as well. And we'll see you guys back here on the next one, which will be Friday. Oh, this is Wednesday, so we'll see you actually tonight for the live stream. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks to the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.